Because, you know, Holyfield was trying to explain it, but, you know, Holyfield don't talk that well. It was like, Evander, what happened? He bit my ear. He bit your what? He bit up into my ears, Your oars, you got to go. What are you
getting laid?
Your dad always said, I'm going to go out, probably banging your mom.
He said, boys, when I go, I'm going to be making love to your mother.
And he did.
He called the shot.
And he actually did it. Did he have a heart attack?
Had a heart fibrillation, yeah. And all the neighbors are out in the street, and he's going out the garage down. So, you know, what's the sensible thing to do at 7 a.m. covering?
Right.
My mom's out there, half naked, ripping the sheet off him. Get that sheet off of him. You're going to see how big Jim went out.
I hope he had a boner at that point.
I do, too.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson singing the Christmas Carol.
Mike Tyson, heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Jingle bells, shotgun shells.
Nothing prepares you for hearing someone describe their father's death scene with that much pride, but somehow the Tyson Christmas Carol right after is the bigger crime against humanity.
I've more live doors album, and there's this in between two of the songs, Morrison goes, all right, all right, all right, all right. So right before we're about to go, I'm like, what is Wooderson? What is Wooderson about? What's he about? And I go, man, he's about 4 things. His car, he's about getting high, he's about rock and roll, and picking up chicks. And I go, I'm in my car, I'm high as a kite, I'm listening to rock and roll, action, and there's the chick. All right, all right, all right.
Turns out the most iconic line of Matthew's career started as a half-baked Jim Morrison. Bit 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Smith say it though. Of course. But when you're talking about LeBron James, the king, I mean, what are we talking about here? Now, you have to understand.
But if Miami had Chris Bosh.
Once the impressions start, there's no shutting it off. Hearing Jamie's Stephen A. is proof he could do sports talk full-time if acting ever slows down.
What does that mean?
Well, okay, but whatever, dude. You know what I'm talking about. When we were shooting that, he was Russ Cole. And I remember saying to you before we started filming, I'm like, dude, you know, people are going to expect to laugh with us. You know, we got to throw some jokes in here. And he's just like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm waiting for him to say, yeah, you're totally right. No, he doesn't. He just, yeah.
Woody basically just confirmed the rumors Matthew doesn't dabble in method acting. He moves in and pays rent.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Denzel.
Morgan Freeman.
Denzel.
7 deadly sins now. Jealousy, envy, sloth, wrath, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike.
He's trying to distract us. Lock in with me.
Go away, LAPD. What's in the box?
Impressions you can do.
Oh, I think right now it's Jay-Z. When I saw Jay-Z at a party, I was like, nice part. So he's sort of like, you know, he barely gets it out. And especially when he's giving his history. Started off in Marcy Project. You know, because Dame had an idea and he said, you know, do music. And then later on, and then I met B.
Morgan Freeman's voice was never exactly a comedy weapon until Jamie got a hold of it and somehow made the Jay-Z bit even funnier.
What was the most notable thing Snoop did during your work time together?
He snooped me. There's a scene where I'm going to Snoop. I've got writer's block, and Snoop has the magic weed, right? But I go to Snoop, and I go to the prop man to make sure I've got prop weed. Now, prop weed is not real weed. It's like crushed oregano and stuff. So we get in the scene. It's about a 6-minute scene, fast back and forth. All of a sudden, in the end, he goes, yo, Moondog. And that's my character. He goes, that ain't prop weed. That's Snoop weed. I went, oh, you son of a gun. Now, the next 9 hours were a lot of fun, but I don't believe he used one word in the English language.
Leave it to Snoop to swap real weed for the prop stash mid-scene 9 hours later, and Matthew still doesn't remember a word of English being spoken.
A lot.
You rapped for 13 hours straight.
And I came back for I asked you, I said, man, I'm a little hazy on how last night went, how'd it go?
What'd I tell you?
Snoop says, oh, you was great, Moondog. You hit 4 in-the-park home runs.
13 hours of rapping, and Snoop's memory of it is 4 home runs. That's either confidence or some serious gaps in the story.
That you would say in movies that became like your calling card, you get your hands off me.
You get your
hand.
that's right. Yeah.
Say it with me.
No. I'll grab your hand and you play me. Hey.
You get your hands off me.
Some actors get a signature dance move. Matthew got a strangle line, and somehow it's aged into a whole personality trait.
Do you know that when people watch the trailer for Tiptoes, that they think it's a sketch? The first time you see it, you're like, what the is happening?
Hi, I'm Ross. I'm his brother. We're twins.
I think you're going to let me know that everyone in your family's a midget.
Wait, this trailer's so good. I've never seen the trailer. This is so good.
Matthew McConaughey.
Just get really serious.
Patricia Arquette. And in the role of a lifetime.
John Goldman!
Tiptoes.
Come on!
That's real.
That's so good!
It's so good.
I've never seen that.
I owe Mr. Pacino because I got a chance to hang out with you. I learned from you. I tasted you. Not in a... Wait, let me clear that up. We were doing a scene in the movie, and this is what I mean about I tasted you. We were doing a scene in Any Given Sunday, and we were very close. It was, I don't know if you remember this, but you were, and you fight with your fingernails, and I noticed wetness that was flying off of his lips on my face. And then it happened. He said, and you do what you're freaking told, and a little bit of your juiciness flew off of his mouth and landed on my lip. And I'm like, damn, hold on.
So you have to just, the first thing that comes to your mind, you say it and then you hit this, okay?
Okay.
What's the weirdest thing you've done to make money?
It's also illegal. So I'm not telling.
Besides making love, showering, swimming, or playing bongos, what is something else you enjoy doing naked?
Cooking if we're not deep frying it.
Tiptoes has been living in infamy for 2 decades, and hearing Matthew relive the Pacino spit story only makes rewatching that trailer funnier.
But then I watched Chappelle, and then I'm okay. Yeah. Because Chappelle's like, yeah.
I was in pants. Bam! Can't talk about nothing, man. So somebody walked up to me and said, there's Dave Chappelle. I said, bam! Wu-Tang!
I love Dave because he always used a very intelligent word to go with his hood.
I was beside myself. I was chartreuse. Bam!
Making Jerry Seinfeld laugh is a nice line on a resume. Making Dave Chappelle laugh is a whole different tier of achievement.
Today's scene, I think, would be a good opportunity for me to take my shirt off.
Say, Mr. Soderbergh, it's about time to take my shirt off.
Matthew McConaughey!
All right. You got
That was really good.
Matt Damon, who you know does the best Matthew McConaughey impression on earth.
Soderbergh couldn't keep it together through that take, and once Matt Damon's impression gets brought up, neither can anyone else.
Comes in, I'm at the studio. Hey man, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. I said, well, Mr. Charles, I'm just trying to do the best I can to portray you. Look, baby, can you play the blues? If you can play the blues, man, you can do anything. And so there we are on dual pianos, and we start playing the blues with each other. So when I hit a wrong note, damn. I guess his ears are sensitive. Now, why would you do that? Why you hit that? I said, I'm sorry, Mr. Charles, I'm just trying to catch up with you. Well, hit the right note, man. You know what? That's what life is, man. Taking the time to hit the right note. I said, oh. So I took the time, hit the right note. Once we finished, he got up and said, hey, kids got it, and he walked out.
My dad had a ranch one time with his friends, and they've been deer hunting all day, and it's late at night. They're sitting out at the bar and drinking and stuff, and so all of a sudden the subject comes up of how high everybody can pee. And my dad sees this old BMX bike, and we couldn't afford a BMX bike. Now, my middle brother had been wanting a BMX motorcycle, but we couldn't afford it. And Dad says, Jim, my son, he could pee over your head on the wall. And he goes, oh, there's no way he can do that. And he goes, yeah, you can. I'll bet you. I'll bet the motorbike on it. Pop gets in the car, drives an hour and a half back into town, wakes my 12-year-old brother up in his paddy wagon, and brings my brother into the barn. My dad says, go ahead, boy. By a foot. Put the CRX 100 in the back of the truck, got on my brother's first motorcycle.
Ray Charles apparently ran a tighter piano lesson than most film sets, and that BMX bet proves McConaughey family dinners hit different.
Back in the day when I wasn't on, when I was just in the comedy clubs trying to come up, I used to go to Roxbury all the time and stand outside the club, and they would make me stand on the other side of the street because I didn't have no resume, so I'm just watching everybody come out. But I never got a chance to cross the street until I saw Denzel. And when Denzel walked out, I said, hell no, I got to get on the other side of the street. And you know how black people are, when we get excited, we march. Am I right? Black people march. I was like, Denzel! But Denzel does know that karate stuff. Because as I got close to him, he just reached up and did a move and hit me right in the throat. He said, hold on, all right, okay, all right, come on, all right, okay.
Snoop walked over to my daughter's boyfriend and just said, hey, what's up, cuz? You know, hey, look here, you know, we her uncles, you know what I'm saying? So act accordingly, homie, you know.
Denzel throwing hands on pure instinct is a story Jamie's clearly told 100 times, and it somehow gets funnier every single time.
Is your ability to apply meaning to almost anything, including a wet dream. Now, I once had a wet dream, right? Yeah. Where I'm being chased by knights and archers through a castle. What would you do with a sign like that? Like, do I need to get an atlas and go somewhere?
I think you might need to get a membership at Medieval Times. Sounds like you sleep pretty well over there.
Only Matthew could turn a W-ed dream about knights into a full spiritual crisis Medieval Times membership pending.
When I first started out, it was all about presidents, because I would do all of the impersonations. There was Bill Clinton. I did not. I didn't touch that woman. I didn't, I swear. It was Bill. I was the only black man doing Ronald Reagan.
Oh, all right, here we go.
Pause. Well, as a matter of fact, there you go again.
Yeah.
It's a lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. Excuse me. Fake reviews.
Once the impressions swing political, Jamie doesn't hold back on anybody, doesn't matter who's in office.
Does anyone call you Matthew? Matt, or is it always Matthew?
It's always been Matthew, for good reason.
Are you mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Okay.
My mom was mad when I got called Matt. I was in kindergarten. My mom's kindergarten teacher. She and my buddy John Griffith says, "Hey, Matt, want to go play in the monkey bars?" And I ran out and said, "Yeah." And halfway to the monkey bars, I feel this hand on my shoulder. Whoop, bam! Get slammed to the ground. I look up, it's my mother in my face, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to play in the monkey bars with John." She goes, "Who is?" I said, "I am." She goes, "What's your name?" I said, "Matthew." She goes, "Don't you ever answer to Matt again. I named you Matthew from the Bible." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." So.
Turns out even Matthew's mother has boundaries, and Matt apparently crosses every single one of them.
Mike was a wild boy, because you see him in a club and he sees some girls and you're like, "Hi, how you doing? You like BMWs?" The girls be like, "What? Do you like BMW? You like cars? You like BMWs?" And crazy, he'd take the girls out and go get a BMW. I mean, he was that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, let's go to the BMW. And we'd open up the BMW dealership. But he was wild.
Mike Tyson buying girls BMWs on a whim tracks with literally everything else we know about him.
So you know Holyfield was trying to explain it, but you know Holyfield don't talk that well. It was like, Evander, what happened? He bit my ear. He bit your what? He bit up into my ears, Your oars, you got a boat? What are you talking about? My ears. Can't you hear? He bit my ears. Can't you hear? He bit my ears.
No Tyson story is complete without Holyfield's side of it, and somehow, he bit my ears still isn't the wildest part.
As I look through the party, there's Floyd Mayweather all time. You know, what's up, Jay Fox? What's up, baby? How you doing? All time. You got the race party. I love you, baby. You know, got the fight coming, Jay. Yeah, Jay Fox. I understand what's going on. You know, all time. They want me to fall, Jay Fox, but that's what keeps me competitive. That's what all time. Easy work, light work. So he would sit at my crib and speak for like hours.
One story about your dad. The bet involving your brother. Do you know the story I mean?
Yeah. Another way my dad did great business.
Our upbringings are so similar.
You getting laid?
Naturally, the boxing rabbit hole leads straight to Mayweather, and Jamie's impression nails the swagger a little too well.
That America is not a place where all things are possible. Tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day. It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did at this defining moment, change has come to America.
No presidential impression lineup is complete without Obama, and Jamie somehow makes the most serious speech in the set the funniest bit.
How do you know that he plays a special part in your life?
No, probably not.
Please, I play a special part in your life.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear this. Well, I mean, my wife and I sleep with you almost every night. Yes. And every night there's an app called Calm, and I turn it on, and I just hear, well, hello, everybody. It's me, Matthew McConaughey. I'm going to tell you a bedtime story. And I just do this, My wife, who's from Argentina, she always goes like, you have the man talking again. The man is talking in the bed again, Mike.
Are any of them on the naughty list?
2 out of 3 are in. There's one that's on the naughty list right now for sure. Heavily on the naughty list. December, around this time, it's funny how they seem to really go on double time to get on the good list. It's kind of like employees when it's bonus time. So he's working his way, but he's in the debit section.
Oh no.
He's in the naughty list.
Oh, well, I'm sure not really naughty.
He'll be fine, but.
All right.
You know Bill Clinton was at home watching this, too.
Hey, you see that motherfucker fall? Look at that motherfucker. Son of a get on out here, baby. Billy C is in this motherfucker. Get on out here. Fall on out here. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. There you go, girl. There you go, honey. There you go, honey. There you go. Say, na. Now get up. Just swallow it. Yes. You better get your ass and swallow that. You drop that in here. This is a f***ing ovary office. And all of the different, voices. At that time, it was was it the Muppets? Who was it? It was Kermit the Frog was the Muppets, right? Yep. So I would, do Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog, Sesame Street News, here with the 3 little pigs, which actually sounds like Sammy Davis Jr. Because sometimes who can take a sunrise, which actually sounds like Jay-Z. Nice party, it's crazy. Wow. We started off the Mossy Projects, him with, Beyonce. Well, you know what we was doing? Dame had an idea. So.
Apparently, Matthew's voice puts an entire married couple to sleep every night through an app, and that's not even the strangest reveal in this stretch.
She is my biggest fan, but she also is very clear to take credit for all of them. Wow. Every role I've ever played. She comes up after. She goes, man, you did so good. I can tell where you got it from.
But although she published a book.
Yes.
Can you remember what the name of the book was?
Oh, yes. It's called I Amaze Myself. Chapter 26. Guess what the title is? Some people deserve to be pissed on. I hear you, man. But how are we giving ourselves too much credit?
Congratulations, you're the first guy to put bare feet on this desk.
Oh, yeah?
I want to congratulate you.
Oh, thank you.
I was just getting to learn Quentin Tarantino. The first day of rehearsal, I'm reading my lines like, yeah. And he said, cut. Can I talk to you for a second? Close the door. What the is that? I said, what you mean? I knew I was going to have this problem. Listen, all of this, you have to be a slave, okay? He's a slave. He's not cool. He's a slave.
Right.
He doesn't know how to read. He's a slave. And then he becomes the hero. But lose that. Door swings open.
Matthew's mom didn't just raise an A-lister. She wrote a whole book about it, and Chapter 26's title alone tells you everything about that family.
I had a hard time saying the N-word. We're doing a read, and Leo says, and then he goes, hey, man, hey, guys, cut. I I just can't do this. This is not me. Samuel Jackson, say that, mother. It's just another Tuesday. And Samuel Jackson was better than all of us. He should have got an Oscar. The way he would turn it on and turn it off. Say action. Master Candy, who's this on this nag? Master Candy now saying, who is this on this nag? Say cut. What'd you think?
And we were watching it, and Leo was like, I said, Leo, you think you got it? He's got it, pal. Just keep watching what's going on, pal.
I remember Oprah. I didn't like you playing bad guy, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is not a bad guy. You know, when Oprah started singing.
Getting through a Tarantino set apparently takes real convincing, and once Leo's Django struggles come up, it's clear nobody had it easy on that shoot.
That car, man, nah, because I don't like how it looks, and don't, you know, listen, this ain't even a hold on, fam, because look, this is the real. What we not gonna do is, you know, you ain't gonna put me in no full focus. That's not gonna happen. Also, fam.
Who is this? Dwayne Johnson.
Every time I go to Hawaii, I'm sorry, Oahu.
I ain't gonna see my